Hello my people, this is your one and only maths and physics coach. Today we'll be looking at solution of JAMB question from 2015. Maths question number 1 to 10. Now let's go there. So the first question we can see it on the board there. That the first question that we have is just what? Let's look at it again. Our first question here today is the sum of the progression is 1 plus x squared plus dot dot dot. What this means is that if you look at it well, they mean that we should find the sum of that progression. So we are having number 1 question, and that number 1 question, the way we have it there is easy. So we have number 1 question says that 1 plus x squared plus dot 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 equals dash. From here, it means that our first term a here equals 1. Second term is x. Our third term is x squared. If you look at this progression, it is very obvious that this progression is what? Is a GP. So we have R to be what? R will be either T2 over A or T3 over T2 and so on like that. Which means that in this case, R equals what? X over 1, which is equal to X. Now, if you watch closely, they said dot dot dot. That means we are finding sum to infinity. This is going to be sum to what? To infinity. Why is this sum to infinity? Because they give us dot 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 dot. So here we are looking for the sum. Let's look at the sum now. The sum of what we are looking for is quite easy here. And that's what? Let's look at it. It means that we are looking for the sum to infinity. And that is a over 1 minus r. So our final answer in this case will be x over 1 minus x. So let's check the question. Let's go back to the question and see which one is the answer. So we can see that, oh, sorry, there's a mistake there. There's a mistake in the solution. Our A is 1. So this one is wrong there. So our A is 1. Let me just clean it. So we clean this. Clean that. Let's take it back. So our answer is 1 over 1 minus x. So let's see the answer there. So the answer here is A. That means number 1, the answer is A. So that is the answer. So the answer here is what? Is A for number 1. We are taking number 2 with immediate effect. Number 2 to be solved now. This is 1 minus x. So number 2. Let's go for number 2 so that you can be happy. Number 2 here says that find the square root of 170 minus root 20. This question somehow long, but it's not that long. Look at how it will be solved now. It will be solved easily. They said that we should find the square root of 170 minus 20 root 30. That's just it. Square root of 120 minus root 30. Again, look at it. So that means that we are looking for square root of this. If you have something like this, don't bother yourself too much, right? So how I solve this? The shortcut to it is we write it as 170 minus 2 times 10 root 30. So we are looking for the square root of this. Make sure that what you have outside the root of the second one is only 2. That means we are taking the 10 inside. So we now have 2 into bracket 10 squared times 30. Which means that we are having square root of what? Of 170 minus 2 root what? This is 100 as you see it. 100 times 30. So in essence, what I'm saying here now is that we are looking for what now? We are looking for the square root of 170 minus 2 root 3000. Make sure what you have after the minus or plus there is what is 2. So when you have this, what you have issue with now is this 170 and then 3000. So we have 170 and then what? 3000. This 3000 is the clue to the answer, but make sure that what you have outside the root is 2. So here we are looking for 2 factors that we can multiply together to give you what? To give you 3000, and you can add together to give you 170. I know the answer directly. The answer should be 220 times 150. If you add them together, you have 20 plus 150. Is that okay? If you multiply this, you get 3000. If you add it together, you get 170. Once this is achieved, go back to your question. So it means that the square root of 170 minus 20 root 330 is same thing as either root 20 minus root 150 or root 150 minus root 20. So if you do this well, using sort formula as usual, your answer will go thus. Your answer will just be, if you find the root of this sort form, it means you have root 4 times 5 minus root 25 times 6. And this will give you 2 root 5 minus 5 root 6. Or you say that you have 5 root 6 minus 2 root 5. Mind you, if the question starts with plus, assuming what you have here, if it were to be plus, your answer will be only plus in between. Either you have it as 2 root 5 plus 5 root 6 or 5 root 6 plus 2 root 5. Anyone that comes first is the final answer. Is that okay? So let's check our answer here. You can see now that our answer is C. C is the final answer. 2 root 5 minus 5 root 6. I believe you are following. Then our final answer here for number 2 is what? Number 2 answer is C. Now, again, what else do we have there? Let's go to number 3. Number 3. Number 3 question to be solved now. Number 3 questions to be solved. What we have here is x plus 3y plus 5 times 2x squared plus 5y plus 2. Let's go there and see the beauty of mathematics. The beauty of mathematics. So we take it one by one. We have number 3. Number 3 question says that we have x plus 3y plus 5. X plus 3y plus 5. X plus 3y plus 5 times I think 2x squared. 2x squared. 2x squared plus 5y plus 2. 2x squared plus 5y plus 2. 2x squared plus 5y plus 2. To me, I don't multiply like this. What I just do is, I will say that, okay, x times 2x squared plus 5y plus 2, that will give you something. Then take 3y. 3y times 2x squared plus 5y again plus 2. We have the next one to be 5. So I've taken this to multiply this bracket. I've taken 3y, so it remains plus what? Plus 5y plus 5 times the bracket again, 2x squared plus 5y plus 2. This will give you 2x cubed plus 5xy plus 2x. Then again, you have 3y times this. This will give you 3. I don't have squared there. I will take it back here because it's not in line with what we have initially. So I will say it is what? 6. X squared y. Assuming I have something like that, I will write it under it. Then we have 3y times 5y will give you 5y squared plus multiply again here. What do you have? You have 3y times 2, that will give you 6y. Then let's multiply this. 5 times 2x squared. This will give you 10x squared. 5 times 5y. It will be under this. I can easily add it with this one to give me 25y. Then we have 5 times 10. So it can easily give me what? It will give me 10. So when I add the whole thing together, I'll be having this down here. 2x cubed. Let me take this guy here. This guy that has x squared, because that is the way they will want to arrange it. Or let me just write it out first. 5xy plus 2x plus 6x squared y plus 5y squared. Then don't forget this 6y and 25y we add together to give you 31y plus 10x squared plus 10. Let's check the answer so that you can be what? Happy. So we have, I told you they will take the x squared forward. For sure, they will take it forward. So they take the x first before taking y. So if you look at our answer now, you will see that the one that best suits it is where we have 31y, and there is no other one except b. Look at it very well. B is here. 2x cubed plus 6x squared y is what we get, but they only got yx squared. Ordinarily, it should be x squared y. You arrange alphabetically, then 5xy, 15y squared, 31y, 10x squared, 2x plus 10. So let's go back to that place to see what I'm saying so that you know that the answer is B. You can see that this one is there, this is there, we have this, we have, where is it again? Oh, I've omitted something else. You can see how we make mistake easily. So here should be 15. So this 15y squared is there. So this one there, this 10x squared plus 10. So as a result, our answer here is equal to what? B. So we go to number 4, number 4, number 4, number 4. Number 4 now. What is number 4? What is number 4? Our number 4 is what? A force of 5 Newton. You can see that? That's an application in physics. A force of 5 Newton acts on a particle in the direction to the east. And another force of 4 Newton acts in which direction? 5 Newton in east direction, while 4 Newton in what? Acts on the particle in the direction of northeast, the resultant of the force. So don't bother yourself. What they said we should do is this. Let's just go there so that you can see what they are saying. So here, if you are solving something like this, this is like bearing. The first force is in east direction. Here is east. If you don't know this one, that means you need explanation on bearing. I can easily explain that one later. But now, here is east. It moves 5 Newton, like that. 5 units. In that direction. In this direction. Then on getting here, it now moves northeast now. Northeast. That's middle point, which will be 45. Like that. In this direction, then this one in this direction. 4 units. Here is 45 degrees. So we have to calculate resultant. So you have to combine these together, this line together. So that you have what? You have a triangle. So here is what they said you should find. Here is it. You join the angle together here, making what? 90 degrees plus 45 degrees. And that angle will give you 135 degrees. Let's go there and see the beauty of mathematics. So we are going to use cosine rule here. I'm going straight. Instead of writing r squared, I'll just write this. Okay, let me just go. R squared is equal to 5 squared plus 4 squared minus 2 times 5 into bracket 4. Cos of the angle now is 135 degrees. I'll still give you another shortcut so that I can be happy. So r squared is equal to 25 plus 16 minus 2 times 5 times 4 here is going to give you what? 40. Then here we have cos 35. That will be negative cos 180 degrees minus 135 degrees. This one has a shortcut, don't worry. I will give you the shortcut so that you can be happy. Once you see the point there, in essence, we now have r squared equals 41 minus times minus here will give you plus 40. Then we have here to be what? Cos 45 degrees. They didn't find it in any way. They left it like that as 41 plus 40. We all know that cos 45 is root 2 over root 2. They left the answer in short form. So 2 cancel 40 here is 20. So r squared is equal to 41 plus 20 root 2. So our r now is the square root of what? 41 plus 20 root 2. So in essence, this is the answer to the solution. Let's check the one that gives us this in the question. So we can see there that the answer is C, right? We can see that the answer is C. So we go back to the question, to the answer, and we say that answer here is what? Answer is C. Let's go to number 5 so that we can be happy. Number 5 so that we can be happy. So we have number 5 now. Number 5 question. Number 5 question goes thus. It says that simplify a minus 1 over a into bracket a minus a plus 1 over a. Then divided by a squared minus 1 over a squared. Minus 1 all over a squared. Is that okay? Yes, I think it's okay. Now let's go there and see what we have here. Let me rewrite the question. They said that we should find a minus 1 all over a times a plus 1 all over a, all divided by a squared minus 1 all over a squared. I think there's a mistake in the question. There's a mistake in the question, but I will solve it for you so that I can be happy. Now this thing that we have here, up here, look at that. A minus 1 all over a into a plus 1 all over a. You believe it is different of 2 squares. As we have something like this, when you have something like this, a minus b times a plus b. This will give you a times a squared minus b times b, that's b squared. So the same thing will happen here. This will give you a squared minus 1 all over a all squared. This same thing as a squared minus 1 all over a squared. So it's the same thing that we are having here. So with this, what will this give us? From what we have, I believe they missed out something in the question. That's why we are having this problem. So here now, we'll be having from the question here, this is giving us a squared minus 1 all over a squared divided by a squared minus 1 all over a squared. So I believe there's a mistake in the question. Maybe the person that wrote it out didn't get what they wrote there. So this cancels this. The answer is 1. So I believe something is still missing in the question. But from what we saw here, none of the option there is correct. If really they are giving us negative marking, there's nothing here that we can solve here. Is that okay? Yes, I believe it's okay. There's a mistake in the question somewhere. So let's do that. We are going to number 6. Sharp, sharp. Number 6 question. Number 6 question is to be solved now. Number 6 question says that in the diagram below, PQ is parallel to RX. Then we have to calculate the value of X. Let's see how to solve this so that we can be happy. So number 6 here, number 6, we have something like this, like this. Oh, I think it's not giving me what I want here. This one is wrong. This is wrong to say. So we now have our diagram back. So this one goes like this. Okay, here is PQ. Then let's see RS. RS down. X degrees is there. Then 100 degrees is also there. We have RS. Here is X degrees. Here is 100 degrees. They said here is parallel to here. If that is the case, looking at this thing, draw a line parallel to this place. Here will be X. Say that's alternate angle. Say that's alternate angle. And if you look at it very well, here will also be what? Here will also be X as alternate angle. Then from what we have there, sorry for the interruption there. So we can easily see that we have parallel angles here. Here is X in this case, but we don't know this place. And using something that will assist us, or we don't even go further like that. You know quite alright that here is, or I use this place, anyone. So here is what? Alternate angle to this place. Or they give us 60 there. So that's there's 60 degrees there. Here is 60 degrees. So definitely what we have there is simple. Here is 60. I should have put 60 here. So case solved. Alternate angle. Here is 60 degrees. Here is X. So I was surprised. So we have X plus 60 degrees is equal to 100. So X equals 100 degrees minus 60 degrees, which is equal to 40 degrees. So all these parameters I've done, we don't even need it. All we need is this place is 60 is equal to this place, alternate angle. This place is X is equal to this under here, alternate angle. X plus 60 degrees is equal to 100 degrees. So here we now have what? X equals 100 minus 60. So let's see the something again. Let's see this. Where the option, want to see the option. Oh, the options are here. See the options. So the answer here is B. So let's go again to number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Now, what is that saying? Number 7 says that a ladder resting on a vertical wall makes an angle whose tangent is 2.4 with the ground. That's good. If the distance between the foot and the ladder and the wall is 50 centimeters, what is the length of the ladder? Oh, this one is quite easy. So anytime you see a question like this, please don't waste your time. What I mean now is that, let's say here is the wall, the ladder is here. So, and the ladder made a distance of 50 centimeters with the wall. There's an angle that it's made with what? With the horizontal, the ground level. That's theta. We don't need the theta. But we're told that tan theta of the angle is 2.4. What is tangent? Is opposite over adjacent. Here is opposite. Here is adjacent. And they said here is 2.4. And here will be 1 in this case. So that means we are having 2.4 over 1. So without wasting time, we are looking for this side. Let's say it is L. Okay. We are looking for this place L. That is it. So from what we have here, or what is it? I think the length of the ladder. Let's see. They said, what is the length of the ladder? Good. Length of the ladder to be found. So here is L that we don't know, right? But from what we see here, if here is Y, what will Y be in this case? It should be what? In this case now, Y corresponds to opposite and 50 centimeter corresponds to what? To adjacent. Cross multiply here. Y equals 2.4 times 50. And this will give you, if you multiply very well, it will give you 120 centimeter, which is same thing as 1.2 meters. Now, without wasting time, look at what we have here. Here is what? 120 centimeter, and we're looking for the value here. If you look at the lecture I gave on Pythagorean triple, you see that this thing is more or less like 5 times 10. This is 120. This is 12 times 10 centimeter. And if you Pythagorean triple, this place straight will give you 13 times 10 centimeter. So because the Pythagorean triple we are using here is 5, 12, and 13. If here is 5 and here is 12, the largest one will be 13 for sure. So that's why I'm multiplying by 10. So here is going to be 130 centimeter, which is same thing as 1.3 meters. In case you are still in doubt, look at what we do here. It will give you L squared hypotenuse squared using Pythagoras theorem equals opposite squared, that's the 120 squared plus the adjacent squared. This Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. But it is jammed. You don't waste time here. So this will give you 14,400. This will give you 2,500. And this will give you L squared equals what? 16,900. L here equals square root of 16,900, and that will give you 130 centimeter, and the answer is 1.3 meters. So let's check our answer there. Our answer here is A. Start. A is the answer. So we write the answer here. The answer is what? Is A. So answer A equals A. So we are looking at number 8, I think so, or number 6, 7. Okay, let's go. It's number 8 now. Number 8 question. Number 8 question to be solved now. And that's what? That's number 8 for us. Number 8 is loading. After getting a rise of 15%, a man's new salary, monthly salary is 345. How much per month did he earn before the increase? Okay, now we go there. Here we just say that let x equals old salary. Now we said after increase of what? After increment of 15%, we have what now? We have we are going to have 115% of x. What I've done here is 100% plus 15% times x. So which means that 115% of x is equal to the new salary, which is 345. So look at this very well. It means 115 over 100 times x equals 345 naira. So we have 115x equals 345 times 100. That is x equals 345 times 100 divided by 115. This cancel this. We have 3. So the final answer is 300 naira, which means that the whole salary is 300 naira. So let's check the answer there, which one goes with it. And that will give us what? That is C again. Why C is so much in this answer like this? C is the answer again. So the answer now is what? Answer is C. Number 9. Number 9 question. Number 9 question. Loading. We have number 9 here. Number 9 says that I think it should be up there. Or it should be down. One. Should be up. Okay, let's. Oh, is there? A trader goes to Ghana. Y days. That is want to spend 9 Y days in that place. With Y cities. He went with Y cities. For the first X what? For the first X days, he spends X cities per day. Okay, the amount he has to spend per day for the rest of his stay is dash. Okay, the spending is X capital. So the days are in small letter. Okay, that means total days, total number of days equals Y. Now, which means that now total amount of money is capital letter Y cedis. So amount spent equals X series. See that? For how many days? That's after no, X series is calculator. Amount is calculator. After X days. So that means total amount spent. Total amount spent is going to be what? X series per day. So for X days, it will be X times X series. Since X series is spent per day, this one is per day. For X days, the whole X days, total amount spent for X days will now be this. So, number of days left will now be total amount of number of days minus number of days spent. So this is number of days left. This is number of days spent. So now it means that the amount left now after spending this guy will be what? So amount left now will be what? Will be total amount taken to that place minus the amount spent, and that will be XX series to be spent for Y minus X days. So amount per day left, amount per day left now will be total amount left all over total of numbers of days left. So let's see the answer in the question. The answer here will now be Y minus XS all over Y minus X. That's D in this case. D in this case is going to be D. So we go to number 10 now. Number 10, which is the last question to be solved today. Number 10 is the last question to be solved today. So here the answer to this, number 9, is what? Answer is now D. So number 10, they say we should find mean. From what I can see there, we are looking for mean of 1.2, 1.0, 0.4. Let me go to the question to the board. Number 10 says that if you find the mean of 1.2, 1.0, 0.4, I think so, 0.4, 1.4, 0.4, 1.4, 0.8, 0.8, 1.2, 0.8, 0.8, 1.2. The last one now, last one here is 1.9, 1.1. So we have 1.1. We add everything together. Add together. Let's see this. 2 plus 4 plus 4 is 10. 8 plus 2 is what? Is 10 again, making 20. Plus 8 is 28 and 29. We write 9 here. Point. 2 forward. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 2, that's 7. 7. Again, let's add together again. 2 plus 4 plus 4 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. Making 20 plus 8 is 28. Plus 1 is 29. Write 9. 2 forward. All the 1 in front here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plus 2 is 7.9. How many numbers do we have? How many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 numbers here. So it's almost what now? It's almost 1 point, but it will be less than 1 now. 0.9 something is what we have here. Let's see what they give us without wasting time. Don't waste time on jam question like that. Is that okay? So let's go there. So the answer should be 1.0 because it's almost, if you approximate it now, the answer will be almost 8. Almost what? 8.0. Is that okay? It's almost 8.0. So if we are to do it, so that's why you don't waste time calculating in mathematics. In mathematics here, you don't calculate too much. So you can approximate it to be what? 8.0 over 8. The answer is 1.0. And that is the final answer you see there. So with this, I believe you are happy. So C is the final answer there. C is the final answer. C is the final answer. So our answer here is what? The answer is C. So that is the summary of everything here today. See you when I see you, and bye for now.